The last time he won a coin toss and did not defer was 2008, the opener. Before the first quarter was done, Tom Brady was on his way to knee surgery. So whether superstition or whatever, that's 30 coin tosses now that he's won and deferred. Steven Gostowski will kick off for New England. In this stadium this year, 77% of the kickoffs, if you look at Gerald Jernigan to receive, 77% have resulted in touchbacks. It's been the year of the quarterback, the year of the tight end, and the year of the touchback. But not here at the 1-yard line. Brady fights his way out to the 24-yard line. Eli Manning led the Giants to the Super Bowl championship in 2007. Such eerily similar pass that team has taken and this team has taken. And that all ended with the incredible catch against David Tyree's helmet, followed by the pass to Plaxico Burress to wreck New England's undefeated season. First play of the game from the 23-yard line. And the Giants on the ground where they had the last weighted rushing attack in the league. Give it to Bradshaw. He's tackled there by Brandon Spikes. It's a game of 1. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Brandon Spikes is a guy you're going to love watching tonight. The minute the ball snapped, he's flying downhill, and he was looking forward to the matchup against these two running backs. He loves a physical game, and he's going to get one tonight against the Giants.
These two teams meeting on November the 6th. Bradshaw was hurt, did not play. Bradshaw and Jacobs both healthy tonight. That's Bear Pasco setting up in the slot. And Manning for his first pass of the night. And he goes to Pasco, who gets taken down after a short gain by Devin McCourty, who can play the corner. They've also moved him to safety. He's been very valuable in a defense in which Belichick has had to mix and match this season all year, especially on the back end.
That's a great point, Al, and you're going to see it right now because McCourty will go back to the safety and the dime defense now, and they bring in a couple of corners on the outside that have been cut by other teams. So let's see if Eli takes his shot at some of these outside cornerbacks.
3rd and 6. Manning hangs in the pocket, then throws, and that's going to be a first down for the superstar Victor Cruz. And it's a predominantly Giant-oriented crowd here, unless you hear the Cruz right off the start first down.
Well, protection is going to be the key, and that Kevin Booth is going to have the big assignment. Vince Wilfork right inside. Nice job. If they did indeed go right after the cornerbacks on the outside, Sterling Moore, number 29, the first target.
From the 35 now. Let's play action. That gives him time. And the pass is caught, and that's going to be close to a first down. Depending on forward progress, Jake Ballard, who won the game, caught a touchdown pass in the waning seconds at Foxborough in November for the catch.
Yeah, and for Jake Ballard, he could be a really key component. He's had a knee injury over the past several weeks and hasn't been much of a factor. But when you went back to the first Giants win this season against the New England Patriots, it was Ballard who came up with a lot of big plays.
2nd and inches from the 45-yard line. Toss to Bradshaw. Tries to cut it back inside. Gets hit, but should have the first down. Mayo making the tackle. We've always heard coaches say you have to be able to run the ball. Well, think about this. In the Super Bowl after the 08 season, Arizona was last in the league. They got there. Indianapolis was last in the league in rushing. In 09, they got there. And Coughlin's team was last in the league in rushing, yards per game, yards per carry, and here they are. First down at the 45-yard line with Brandon Jacobs. 6'4" and 265, the Giant back. And through the middle, he goes for a gain of 3 for the 48.
One of the real keys for the New England Patriots defensively is they're going to have to be able to stop the Giants' running game that you talked about, Al, with just their front seven, because they're not good enough in the secondary to sit back there and to bring safeties up to help against the run. So the big guys up front have to dominate the game for the New England Patriots.
New England here in a base 4-3 on second down and 7. Good job up front, and then the pass is caught by Nix, and Nix for a first down. Nix with Antoine Mullen covering him, makes the catch. That's a gain of 19, first down New York.
Well, again, going after the inexperienced corners on the outside. Antoine Mullen in single coverage against Nix. Thought he was in great position and really was. Just somehow missed the football. Eli early on under a little bit of pressure, but let's give Nix some credit. That ball looked like it was dangerously thrown, and he still came up with it.
Eli so tough under a ton of pressure in San Francisco. One fake, but the secondary does its job, and then down he goes. And that's Brandon Dedrick, number 71, seeing more and more playing time as the season progressed. 7th round pick last year out of Alabama, who knocks him down.
Well, let's take a look at the coverage down the field. Just a simple zone, and Cruz unable to get open there. Nix on the other side. Ballard running down the middle of the field. Baby has the best shot. But for Eli, scrambling around, he took 6 sacks last week or 2 weeks ago in the game against San Francisco. So keep an eye on it.
Sack tonight for Dedrick. Now you've got Bradshaw going to the outside and gets taken down. That's Kyle Arrington, who tied for the league lead in interceptions, playing the run just perfectly. Coming up, knocking him down. Loss of 1, 3rd and 13 now.
The one thing that Bill Belichick was concerned about was the New York Giants backs love to bounce it to the outside. He said, we have to be really good on our contain. And here's Kyle Arrington about as well as you can play.
Belichick made a point. He said, look, our defense is much better through the middle. We have to be very good on the outside, both against the run and against the pass. And Manning will go down again. So after a great start on this drive for the Giants, 2 sacks. This one Mark Anderson, who had 10 during the regular season. A former Chicago Bear, and the Giants will have to kick it away.
Well, DJ Ware is going to miss the chip block on the outside against Mark Anderson. You've got your back, and David Deal was expecting help from DJ Ware, who really just fanned. You'll see him just slide right by and left Deal all by himself.
Now Weatherford, a great offseason acquisition, will try to pin New England deep, and he bounces into the 2-yard line, and it's a great punt. Weatherford so much for England, so many wins this season, winning punts against San Francisco, and a great goal to set up Hines' field goal. Here comes Brady in New England.
Man has long dreamed of turning lead into gold. We dreamed of turning gold into platinum. Triple filtered, smooth finish.